Hello, hello everybody. Maggie here today for Heidi Swapp, taking a look at the brand new American Crafts Journal Studio. Now what's super cool about Journal Studio is that it's an American Crafts brand, Journal Studio, and then a whole bunch of American Crafts designers have designed their own products to work within the Journal Studio collection. So today I'm taking a look at some of the Heidi Swapp pieces in Journal Studio, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up one of these journal inserts so that I can keep track of kind of some day-to-day things I kind of like to see, kind of like to keep track of. So I am starting with one of these journal inserts. Now this is a pack that comes from Heidi. It's got these two inserts in it, and this one is kind of a graph paper. You can see that's every paper in that insert has graph paper, and then this black floral has kind of a dot pattern in it. But I am going to be using this insert. Now, along with this insert, I'm going to be using the brand new sticker book that Heidi has released. You'll see that a bunch of the other American Crafts designers also have sticker books that work with Journal Studio, but this one is Heidi's that I'm going to be using. At the beginning of 2018, I started keeping kind of a bullet journal, a weekly spread that included things like what we were going to eat for the week, what days I exercised. I did have a mood tracker in there. I said exercise. What else did I have in there? Oh, books that I was reading, challenges that I had for myself for the week. And I found that keeping track of these things and having them right at my fingertips kind of kept me more accountable. I also had a top 3 things I needed to get done for that week, or excuse me, for each day in that week. I had those all documented in there as well. Now, I'll tell you, it was kind of a big commitment because every week I was designing my own spread, adding my own details to it, kind of it going in and you know, writing everything down, week of November, whatever. Now I know it doesn't sound like a whole bunch, but you know, we get backed up and there's not always that hour to create something like that. And so I'll tell you, by the end of April, I kind of had forgotten all about it and I didn't really do it. And I stopped with my weekly challenges, which is kind of frustrating because I was actually progressing in some things that I needed to get done because I had this bullet journal listing everything out for me. So when I opened Heidi's Journal Studio sticker pack, I freaked out because, honest to goodness, everything I was tracking in this big bullet journal notebook, Heidi has a sticker for in this sticker pad. So I'm going to go back and do what I was doing at the beginning of the year that was working so well for me, and I'm going to start documenting in this smaller size journal insert. All I have to do is put the stickers on. No more designing my own pages. Now granted, that was fun, but it was a big time commitment. Now Heidi's done all the designing for me, and quite frankly, hello, win for me. So I'm just going to be able to put stickers in, document, and keep track of everything I was keeping track of before. Much easier, much faster. I'm super stoked. So you'll see in the sticker pack, there are stickers for each month of the year. So I'm just going to take November, and we're going to start that right on my first page here. Now, after I put these stickers in, I will go back and embellish a little bit. You know, I'll add some labels, or I'll go back in and add some different stickers, but for right now, I'm just going to set this up with some of the things that I want to track. So I'm just going to go page by page in this sticker pad and see what I can find that I want to add. I know that, okay, well here's actually something. All right, I'm gonna go week by week, but for the entire month, why don't I go ahead and just get this monthly part set up first, and then I'll do the week. So it's got this tracker in here. It's just a sticker. I'm going to use this beautiful mint one. And you can see here, so there are spaces you can write what you're tracking, write what month it is, and then you can just mark off whether you've done those things each day of the month. So I'll just add this in. And really where I'm putting these and how I'm adding these is fairly random. I know that I want to leave a little bit of room for what I'm doing on either side. This is something good, I think, because this is just basically, it looks like a to-do list, but what I'm going to do here is instead of using these long ones, although maybe I could use that for the whole week. You know what? I'm going to start actually with these smaller ones, and I'm just going to put in. We'll start off, maybe we'll try to get, no, let's do 1 week on 1 page. That might work better. So we'll start off with a week here. Now I know when I was flipping through before, I did see a meal planner in here too, which I got to tell you is something I need, because if I don't have it written down what we're going to eat for dinner each day, forget it. I mean, it becomes a free-for-all, and then we don't eat anything good. Okay, let's see. We'll turn the page again. Now I know I'm using quite a few pages for the month, but you know what? That's actually okay with me. I'm not concerned with this. And this is a full-size sticker, just like the habit tracker was. So I'm just going to add that right in here. And we will go through here. We go. Now this is something I kind of really like. This is a mood tracker. And it's very cool because sometimes I feel like I'm in a better mood if I know that I'm tracking my mood. I know it sounds silly, but it's true. And I'm just going to add that right in here. I think what I'll do for this up here, this kind of this list that I added, maybe that will be my top to-do things to get done for the month instead of a weekly to-do list, because then I can keep my entire monthly stuff in these first couple pages and then start adding my weeks in here. Now I'm just going to do the first week in November because I don't know exactly how many pages I'll need. I'm going to kind of wing it this first week, but okay, so I've got my mood tracker in there now. At the end of the journal, you'll see here there are a whole bunch of alphabet stickers. We'll take care of those. Maybe I'll use those to label some of my things. And then I'm going to go in after I have everything labeled in here, and I'll add just some decoration with the puffy stickers. Okay, I am going to go write in a few of these, write in a few of the details on these first few days in November, and then I will be back to show you what I've done. See you in just a few. Okay, so I went ahead and I filled in a few things, kind of prepped the week ahead, and let me show you what I've done. So to start, I just added this puffy sticker right on top. It says real life. And okay, so remember I put in like the November sticker. Well, I went in and I added all the days of the month, and then I just kind of wrote basically what my idea is for the month, where I want my focus to be this month. And I added the habits that I want to track into my habit tracker, and then just added a little piece of washi that's also from the Journal Studio collection, and added my top goals for the month, filled in my mood tracker. Now I just took some colored pencils and kind of filled in next to what my different moods may be so that I can go in during the month and add those colors in. For my meal plans, okay, so this is what I was thinking. I don't really track breakfast and lunch because I'm on my own for those things, and the kids basically have the same stuff for breakfast every day, and I pack their lunches, or excuse me, they pack their lunches for school. So these I don't really have planned out. Now dinner I do have planned out, so I went ahead and I added that, but I'm thinking that as the weeks go by, I may just use this for dinner meal planning instead of breakfast and lunch. I'm just going to cross that out and use that for dinner for 3 weeks out of the month. That way then I can extend this sticker as well. Instead of just, you know, having enough for 1 month, I have enough for a few months now. So that's what I think I'm going to do with the meal plans. Now I went in and I added the sticker accept the challenge because, like I said, I do every week like to give myself a challenge. I feel like I could do a monthly challenge, but really 30 days is a long time for me to do something consistently, but I can totally do 7 days usually. And if I have it right there in front of me, you know, the days go pretty fast. I know I can get through it. And then I feel like I've accomplished something. So I've got my weekly challenge up there. And then I went in and added kind of my daily to-do. Remember I said I like to keep my top 2 or 3 to-dos for every week. Again, that's something that I like to do, is just have my top 2 or 3. If I have 30 things on my to-do list, I get super overwhelmed. So I like to keep my top 2 or 3. And I just added like the days of the week stickers here. Those are also, or you can find like the alpha stickers, remember, in the back of the Journal Studio sticker pad. So I went in and added those, then kind of added my top things that needed to get done. And that is it. This is where I am right now on getting this week all tracked, all ready to go, have the beginning of the month all ready to go. Now I'm going to be filling this out over the next couple weeks, and I will share update photos so you can see kind of how they turned out at the end. That's it. Thanks so much for taking a look, and make sure you check out all of the awesome Journal Studio pieces in this brand new collection. Thank you so much. See you soon.